Well, I just brought the old Sportsman back to life. Had a carburetor tore apart all over winter. Brought it home from the cabin. Just rebuilt the carb. I need to replace the fuel valve. I guess the petcock, the fuel valve. It doesn't seem to really work. I turn it off and it keeps running. No matter what I do, it just keeps running. But anyway, she's running. It's an 02 Sportsman 500 HO. I bought it in 2004. It had 300 miles on it. She's sitting at about 4,000 now. I've put a lot of miles on it since I've had it. I'm just gonna take the battery charge. I've had the battery charger on it. It sit for so long over winter and everything like that. It did not want to start. But just bear with me here a minute. Anyway. This quad has never been a quad that has liked very much clutch. I will tell you that. One day I'm going to try and figure out what the heck that chirping noise is. I have no idea. It's done that for about the last 3,000 miles. So it's been doing that almost as long as I've had it. Doesn't affect anything. I have no clue what it is other than it seems to be coming from down in there somewhere. I bumped the idle up a little bit just so it would idle a little bit better, but yeah, that's what happens when you guys spend all that money on them Ducks Unlimited camouflage shadow grass pouches. I have a pair of tank bags. They look exactly like that. They turn purple. That's what happens to your hunting blinds too with that. I think you're getting some cool stuff with that camo and it turns hot pink. But I'll give them that though. They are about 15 years old. The old tires, they're still holding up good too. These are GBC, I don't know what they call it, Spartans or Spartacus? Something like that. I don't remember anymore. I know they were expensive, that's what I know. Paid a lot of money for them tires, but they are, I believe, 8-ply. I think they're 8-ply. And still got plenty of tread on there for me. The key is don't run it on the road. Asphalt chews those tires up. I might adjust this idle down a little bit. Sounds pretty good. And that's all the gas. So I got 474 hours and 3,436 miles. And it had about 330 or something like that. Like I just called it 330 or something when I bought it in 2004. And that's right now, today. February 12th, 2024. Yeah. I thought about modifying that gas tank, getting one of them ones that has that gauge on them, but I don't know. See if I can see anything down there. Anybody got a light? Haha. Yeah. Good luck with that. Gas fumes go boom. Anyway, I got some more gas down there. I'll put some more gas in it later, but just doing what you're supposed to do. Starting and running on our own. But I put all new valve guide seats and everything like that in there. Not valve guide. Jet valve. Jet. Needle jet. God, man, I'm like having a brain aneurysm. Needle jet. Float jet. All the O-rings. Gasket set. Everything. I did it one time before, and it was almost like about 10 years ago down in Arizona. And when I did it then was basically the same thing. It set. It was while I was going through a big D and don't mean Dallas. And it just set, and you know, gaskets, once they have gas on them and then they don't have gas on them, they harden up and crack, and so it just started dripping and leaking out the bottom of the carb. And it was kind of doing that again here because unfortunately it sets down at the cabin sometimes for a spell without getting driven. But now that the house is remodeled and all done, gonna be a lot more time to go down to the cabin this year. So quad will get used a little bit more. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. 2002 Polaris Sportsman 500 HO. Carb rebuild update.